Hello, 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 hello. Man, it has been a little bit. I didn't stream at all like the last couple of days. I got sick. Like last Friday, I know we did the Sushi Ben stream, and whatever I had gave me just such a bad headache while streaming that. It just really sucked. Let's go over to the Hangout screen. Hello. Hello. Definitely been a while. Definitely been just a little bit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I do want to keep on playing Sushi Ben, but for right now, we're going to do Raincoat instead. But I do want to just hang out for a little while beforehand, you know? There's only so much time we get on this bitch of an earth. Just hanging out. Just normal men. Just innocent men. You know how it is. You know, yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's been hard because winter's been hitting, and it's rough. Let me tell you. The whole seasonal depression, that shit's real, and it hurts real bad. So, you know, getting the energy and the effort to actually go and set up stream and do stuff like that, especially makes it hard for streams like VR, because I don't want to do it. I should want to do it, but I don't. What are you gonna do? But, let's put that aside for now. Pop. And pop. There we go. I forgot that the last game that I streamed was the VR game, so I wasn't capturing my Switch monitor. Whoops. Whoopsies. Oopsie doodles. The last two DLCs for Raincoat have just come out. Just make sure that that's centered. It's good enough. It'll work. Oh, right, and I can cut the Danganronpa music, now that there's actual music playing. Everyone remember, Unreal Engine. You really didn't need Unreal to make this, though. Alright, the last two DLC, as far as we know, are the Near-Death Detective, Chapter Vivia, and Thank You, My Detective, Chapter Yakou. Let's go ahead and get started on Chapter Vivia. Can't save, so there's no point. It's just the autosave. It's fine. Darn it, I should have gotten some water or something. Should also zoom in a little bit on my model. Just a tad. Just a little bit. And a little bit more. Okay, yeah, that's probably more of a lot of bit, but that's fine. Alright.
Death is always awaiting me upon my path.
Yeah, Vivia?
Like trees neatly lining the roadside, casting dark shadows at my feet. Even if I manage to overcome them and make progress down that path.
Uh-huh.
When I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral.
Damn. Goes kind of hard, though.
To live means to continuously die. Every human is nothing but a walking corpse.
Jesus, man. I don't know about that.
And so, I too am dying in this moment.
Yeah. What's going on, man? You good? Damn. He was absolutely surfing in that key art. Oh shit.
It doesn't seem to be moving at all. And the management company isn't responding either.
I like her. She's got a good design.
I guess we just have to wait. If you wait long enough, everything will come to an end.
Yeah?
Just as there is rain unceasing, a day will come when the sun doesn't rise, and when the oceans dry up too. One day, you will die, and so will I.
Is that supposed to be a joke? How can you talk about death in this situation?
I'm not enjoying this situation enough to make light jokes about it.
I would never be joking. This shit sucks.
I think I'd find things a bit more enjoyable if I wasn't trapped in here with you.
Damn.
I apologize if I've offended you. I wish to avoid all unnecessary fights.
Same goes for me. Sorry I raised my voice. I'm not used to situations like this.
Oh yeah? What situations are you used to? What's your deal? Tell us about you. What's your name?
Nor am I. We found something we agree on.
Aren't you afraid?
Afraid?
Of all this? We're stuck in an elevator, hanging in midair. What if something happens and we fall to our deaths?
That'd be bad.
I don't think I'm afraid.
What if the elevator is never fixed and we're trapped here forever?
Then we'll starve and die.
Then it'll be like a coffin. I actually think it would be rather cozy. I could just sleep here until I die.
What's with you and your death wish?
It's not like I intended to have one. It's hard to describe. Thinking of death is like breathing to me.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, it's better than some people's approach to death, which is, it's not real and it will never happen until it happens.
Do you find it fun to live like that?
Isn't that what life is all about?
Having fun or death?
There are things that I find fun. For example, I love reading stories.
Aw, what a quirky guy.
For some reason, I feel more alive when I can invest in a story's protagonist.
Uh-huh.
I also love gazing at the beauty found in nature. Seeing plants sway in the breeze brings joy to my heart.
So then why would you want to die?
You sure are a strange one.
Am I?
Don't be mean.
What about you? What makes you happy?
Vivia and fun, I always thought those were mutually exclusive. I know, right? He does spend all his time reading, but he was always in the main game. He was like, I read because I want to escape this life that sucks. Reading is an escape mechanism for me. I read fiction, and it's based that it's not reality. And it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. I didn't know I was, like, so up here. I need to recenter. But hi, Vanilla. Hello.
Well,
We're in the Vivia DLC, so now we have a new character for Vivia to tell about death. I like her. She's cool so far. They're trapped in an elevator together.
I suppose I like to observe life.
Observe life.
I used to be a nurse.
Oh, yeah?
I've seen many lives saved and lost at the hospital.
You and Vivia would get along, because you've seen a lot of death, and he likes a lot of death.
Life should be more precious than diamonds. But some people are treated more poorly than a pebble on the road. Isn't that strange? A life is a life, so why should its value be different depending on the person?
Damn.
So now, whenever I look at people, I watch their lives.
I see.
I wonder how valuable each life may be.
You're also kind of strange.
Am I?
Speaking of which, I didn't catch your name. I'm Vivia. Who are you?
I'm Rio.
Hi, Rio.
Rio. I think we may have met before. Do you remember?
Well, if you're a nurse at a hospital, then maybe. talking about death and all that. Here's a book catalog, umbrella incidents. I don't know if this is actually taking place inside of Kanai Ward. It is. Got it. Cool. Aw, yeah.
Hey, Vivia. Everyone else is out on a job. How long are you gonna stay there?
Until
I'm grooving.
I die.
I'm straight schmooving to this.
You gotta be kidding me. Do I have to pull the pieces of you out of there once you're a skeleton?
Yes.
If you have free time, why don't you help work on some unsolved cases?
Ding, ding, ding.
Chief, do I look like I have a lot of free time to you?
Yes!
You look like you're so bored you could die. Look, just hear me out as a way to kill time.
Oh, okay.
There have been a series of suspicious deaths lately. People jumping to their demise from a certain building.
A certain building.
The first one was over 5 years ago, and people have been periodically jumping ever since.
Huh.
There's been over 10 confirmed cases.
What's suspicious about that?
What?
They came across a building to jump off of when they happened to feel like dying.
You'd think it'd be more
That's
randomly
probably all
distributed.
there is to it.
It would be more randomly distributed,
That
though.
could be true for 1 or 2 cases, but over 10 times in the same spot?
Exactly.
That's unusual, no matter how you look at it.
So shut up and take the case,
Are you
dumbass.
suggesting someone is pulling the strings behind the scenes?
Ooh.
We won't know until it's investigated. It'd be an absolute nightmare if someone is getting their kicks killing people and making it look like suicide.
It would suck. It would be bad.
For the sake of the town's safety, it's not something we can ignore.
We-
That's where we come in.
As detectives, we have
There's
to
no
prove.
point in investigating it. All we will find is boring reality.
The boring reality that people just die all
No
the
matter
time.
how boring it is, it's still reality. There's value in finding it.
Detectives are such troublesome creatures.
And yet you are one.
You one too?
Yakou is so intelligent.
Don't look at me all surprised. Why'd you come here if you're no detective? Aren't you here to solve mysterious crimes and help those who are lost?
Shit, I guess I am. Damn it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Can't believe this. Having to do work at my job that I took because I like doing it. Like, Vivia is never like, oh man, I sure do hate. I guess that wasn't my job description after all. Vivia could find a
Ask me
cardboard
why I
box.
came to this town.
He could find a cardboard box, climb in, and be content for the rest of his short life with
Understand
no
it
food.
myself. I'm not actively searching for a place to die just yet. I'm not here to be a detective searching for the truth. It's nothing so pure or sincere. The reason I came to this city was due to my impatience with living.
Your impatience with living? Or you're just bored?
What did I seek by coming here? What do I expect from this place?
Oh, hey, look, it's that girl from the future. I mean, what?
That was a woman in a red raincoat. That reminds me. The chief did mention something.
I thought he was gonna save her.
Around the building where the suicides occur, a suspicious woman in a red raincoat has often been spotted.
Okay, but red is a cool color, so it can't just be anyone
I'm
with a
not
red
interested
raincoat.
in the truth. But I am interested in her.
What?
I should try to tag along behind her without being spotted.
I don't remember seeing him actually walk anywhere. That's true. He's fucking Naruto running. I'm swinging my arms is so exhausting. I need to let them lag behind me in a Naruto run. No, you don't have anything to say about the bathroom? Okay. Nothing to inspect. He's mostly lying down and sometimes standing. I think he did walk away in the final cutscene, maybe? He did walk and run inside the mystery labyrinth. That's true. Hey, don't look at me. Hey, don't look at me. You don't see me. I'm normal. Huh? Jesus Christ. Oh shit. She's actively moving. She went up. Ooh, this is the building. We've never been in this building before.
This is the perfect building for dying.
We've met before? Are you sure about that?
He's like, okay, so he's like, hey, wait a minute. Have I seen you somewhere before? And then he like remembers, oh, wait a minute. I remember where I saw you before when I trailed you into this building. Because I'm a detective and I'm here to solve whatever murders are happening here. But also, I mean, I guess I was mistaken.
I don't remember you at all. Are you sure it was me you met?
There's no mistake. You have that smell.
What? Something's incredibly wrong with you, Vivia.
Smell?
You smell faintly of death.
Wait, let me change the setting real quick, because I turned a setting on to... I turned on a setting so that my head would move a little bit more for locomotion, for like taking some posed pictures for thumbnails and stuff. But when I turn it on, it sometimes will make it so that my neck will just stay bent and it will just slowly try and get back to normal, but then it won't actually go back to normal.
What do you mean by that? That's rather rude.
Yeah, death smells bad. Are you saying I smell bad?
Do you live in this building?
Yes. Why?
Uh-huh. From what I've heard, there hasn't been anyone living in this building for a long time.
Oh?
Who said that? Oh, was it the people around here? They probably have a grudge against this place.
Oh, because all the suicides.
They say the building blocks the sun, or that it's sinking into the bedrock.
It's Kanai Ward. Nothing else is blocking the sun.
What about all the people who have fallen to their deaths from this place? Is that nothing but a groundless rumor, too?
Ooh, shut you up real quick.
Of course it is.
Oh.
But it isn't. It's fact. Even the newspapers articles.
This stopped elevator has become an interrogation room for the near-death detective.
If you live here, then you must have heard about it. Many unsolved cases in the city have been completely left alone. Of course, this has nothing to do with me. I have no interest or desire to know the truth.
Vivia, I swear to God. I swear to God. My dude, be a detective, please. I swear to Christ, I will sock your shit. The newspapers in the city aren't the most reliable, but he does have a point. Well, the newspapers are fine as long as nothing is too critical of Amaterasu, right? So, like, you know, if the peacekeepers say, yeah, these are all suicides, then the newspapers will report, yeah, they're all suicides. It sucks, it's weird, but we'll report on it. It's true. Yeah.
However, I am somewhat interested in you.
Are you hitting on me?
I suppose you could take it that way.
Vivia got the Riz? Hey, Vivia. Hey, you good? I am somewhat interested in you. You hitting on me? Could be. Could also be interrogating you.
I see. To be honest, I'm interested in you too.
Damn, it's working! Vivia and the bad bitch he pulled by being a doomer. Ayo? No, Rio.
Although it's more that your life force makes me curious. It's, how do I put this? Faint.
Can you tell people's life forces, man? Like,
Thinner than paper. Almost as though I can see death waiting on the other side.
I could say the same about you. Sheesh. This is a hassle. I guess I'll get to the point.
wanna do it? No, Vivia would never. He's like, man, this small talk shit sucks.
You killed them, didn't you?
I did it?
You lured people from the city here and pushed them off the building, making it appear like suicide. Why did you kill them? There's no benefit in it for you. For fun? You wanted to see them die? Or did you develop a special interest in the value of people's lives?
It's too much energy for him. He doesn't do much of anything, really. Depending on what's going on, you don't need to put that much energy in. Depending on what the situation is. But it depends on the person and the situation. Anyways, it's November, so we're gonna stop talking about this now.
If so, that makes you a serial killer.
Me? A killer?
Yeah.
Well then, I guess that means you're trapped inside an elevator with a killer.
Strangely, I found myself in situations like this often. Whether I want it or not, death finds its way to me.
Vivia's like, yeah, he's just in the background of every, like, tsundere, not tsundere, yandere, murder plot. He's just always there. Vivi's the protag of, like, every other yandere game. He was there for Rimari Nikki. Yeah, no, that's the right one. I always, because it's the same fucking title, I get sometimes confused between Mirai Nikki and Yume Nikki. But Mirai Nikki's Future Diary with the yandere chick, and Mirai and Yume Nikki is the Dream RPG Maker game that I didn't play.
You're not afraid?
I just said that I would love to die in this elevator. Of course I'm not afraid.
Afraid? No, it's more like
Aroused.
observing from a great distance as dark clouds slowly spread out over the ocean.
I don't quite get it, but it doesn't sound joyful to me.
Yeah.
Though, you were like this from the very beginning. Truth be told, I can tell when someone has a death wish.
He just said he doesn't have a death wish.
I sense their desire to go to the other side. Yes, you remind me of them.
The other side. Did all those you lured here feel the same way?
Lord? You're mistaken. I didn't do anything myself. I was just here.
Uh-huh.
People like you happen to show up here. Then they depart to the other side on their own.
You really want to insist that you weren't involved? That all those who died came here of their own accord?
That's right. Aren't you the same way?
Me? Perhaps.
Maybe I do want to jump off this building. You'll never know. Like, what? Vivia, my dude. I'd say go to talk therapy, but I think any talk therapist you go to, Vivia, would also decide jumping off of a building is a great idea. Not gonna lie.
I want to die someday.
See? God.
And perhaps this is a fitting place for it.
The view here is nice, don't you think? That's certainly an added benefit. The journey here wasn't easy, but things are just getting started.
Oh, is this him first meeting Yakou, and he just takes all the detectives up to here?
Vivia, let's save Kanai Ward. Together.
That's not why I came to this city.
Pranked.
Right. I'm counting on you then. Wait, what did you say?
God, I fucking love Yakou. Yakou's hilarious. Never change Yakou. Don't worry about the fact that he already changed. He's fucking gone. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yakou! Damn it. I miss him.
Did I mishear you?
I miss him.
I don't care what happens to Kanai Ward, and I have no intention to obey orders from the WDO either. I just want some peace and quiet. A calming place where time will gently pass by.
Well, you ain't gonna get that here. Yuma's gonna fuck shit up. Sorry.
What are you talking about? You're not gonna find that here.
Haha.
The only place you can find perfect peace is heaven. And the only ones who can reach it are the dead. Don't tell me you...
Just leave me alone.
I can't do that. We need your help. Hey! Vivia!
Talk to me, man! What the fuck is wrong with him? Jesus Christ. And you know what? We'll never know. Maybe I do.
I've always been able to see the dead, and what they tell me is always true. The truth has been exhausting for me, for as long as I can remember. Even when I cover my eyes and ears, their voices continue to whisper
hear no
to
evil.
me. Please, be quiet. No matter how much I beg for it, the calm will never come.
Rough. Rough, buddy.
Where's the perfect peace?
Heaven.
It's found in death.
Vivia, you... Okay, Vivia, you just said you can speak to the dead. That means that dead spirits are not at peace. Should have known, honestly. Yeah, he does mention that he can sort of see the dead, and he can see Shinigami, and they did hear the chief's soul as it was passing through. But, like, if ghosts are real, then death is not a comfort. You know? You know that sort of... It's... If A, then B, that sort of logical... Like, put that together, Vivia. You're a detective. You should be able to logic that together. That if you die, your soul will probably stick around in some way or another for a little while. Clearly, the only way for Vivia to find actual true peace would be to kill somebody and get a mystery labyrinth up and then have Shinigami reap him. Or have Shinigami reap him on his own, you know, like outside of Mystery Labyrinth. If Shinigami reaped Vivia, then he'd be completely gone. Not a ghost, not a nothing. His soul is just ripped asunder, spread into atoms in the cosmos, and he'll be perfectly peaceful. Probably. Does that mean that everyone that we've reaped has been, like, the luckiest sons of bitches in existence? Because they don't have to be a ghost? Something to think about. Joking. They went to hell or something.
Ah, there's the look. Everyone who steps into this elevator has the same look in their eyes.
I want to die someday.
They want to escape reality as soon as possible. They don't care where they end up, as long as they can get away.
They went to hell before they died. So true. Also, this is rough. Because I know, like, there's tons of people that, like, reblog posts and stuff, and, like, stuff where it's like, I'm not suicidal, living is just really, really hard. And, rough.
This elevator will take you to your desired exit. The path to the other side.
Yeah. There's also a bunch of other places that take you to the other side, so...
And it's your job to see them off? You've seen so many on their way from here. It's like you are the guide to the afterlife.
Grim Reaper Rio?
So what if I am? Aren't you similar?
I guess. I've seen a lot of people die.
Perhaps. That may be true. It moved.
Life is like this elevator. Once it moves, it will not stop. I can hear them.
Hey, Vivia! Where are you?
Oh, shit.
Hey, Vivia! Where are you?
That voice.
Do you recognize it?
No.
If you have any attachments in this world, I suggest you don't depart.
Attachments? If that's the case, why did you go to the other side?
Huh?
Oh, okay, so that explains what the car thing was.
The first of those who died was a woman wearing a red raincoat. Her name was Rio. It was written in a newspaper article.
Damn.
Why do you still ride this elevator, even after death? Isn't it because you're still attached to this world?
Right. She was a nurse, and she was so upset about the fact that a life doesn't have value, and some lives are treated poorly. And so she jumped off, and that's why she teleported. I thought it was still possible that she was just really fast, or just went through that car because it was fine.
Who are you? You don't seem like an ordinary human.
I'm a regular detective. I just happen to have one foot on the other side.
I see. Still, you surprised me. You knew I was already dead.
I told you in the beginning, and you smelled of death.
That's true.
You did.
I thought you were just being an asshole.
You're responsible for stopping this elevator, using some spiritual power, or whatever. You haven't been guiding the suicidal to the roof of this building. You've been stopping the elevator in an attempt to make them reconsider.
You sure are a mean one. You knew all along.
Damn. That's
Did
rough.
you try to save them?
Yes.
Yes. As I'm sure you know, I haven't been able to stop a single one. More than 10. And I've watched all of them go. That's why I think it's my fault.
Nah, man. You tried.
Because I chose this place for my own death, it's become rather famous for suicide.
I see. Okay, so people are just choosing it to kill themselves because it's the place you go to kill yourself. It's not, nothing nefarious is happening.
I was just tired of living. I wanted to go somewhere far away from this place.
But you regret it.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why I always stop the elevator whenever someone comes here, so I can speak to them. But I've never been able to convince them otherwise. All I've done is provide some time to think things over. Everyone who comes here has claimed none would be saddened by their deaths. I've never been able to get them to recant those words.
Damn. Yeah, if someone is suicidal, you can only really be like, but people will be sad if you go so many times,
That should be expected. After all, It is the truth. Everyone must overcome the death of others to keep on living. No one can remain in place and look back every time.
Damn. I guess that is a rough, like, thing to consider. Like, there's always the, like think about Gurren Lagann, for example, right? Simone has to move on from Kamina's death. It's a whole thing. It's a big part of the whole plot of the show. But then it's like, you know, if people have to move on to keep living, keep moving forward, then yeah, if you off yourself, they'll eventually move on. So there's only so much mourning that would happen. It's rough to consider that, but it's one of those things where it's like it'll always be with you for, like, honestly, you'll move on. You can't always grieve, but it's not gonna just leave you. You're not just gonna forget.
Is that so? We're almost to the roof. From here on, I can do nothing to stop this. Please listen. Even if you get to the roof, don't step out onto the floor.
Why?
Because they will try to take you.
What? Seriously? Other ghosts? It's other ghosts?
As long as you don't listen to them, you'll be able to shake it off. That's because you're here to investigate what happened, not for your own death.
I don't know about that. The moment I got on the elevator, I think I made up my mind.
No! You must be determined to survive! Otherwise they will take you!
Life and death. I fail to see the border between the two anymore. They both overlap. I can no longer tell which one is the real me.
Jesus Christ.
Then please, think of the people you will leave behind! You must have some in your life. Are you really going to depart without saying farewell to them?
Damn, and that's really rough because of what happens to Yakou. Damn.
There must be someone you'll regret not saying goodbye to.
If I had someone like that, I wouldn't be here. I have no one.
We need your help.
Damn. Just really showing off, hey, Vivia and Yakou are real buddies, real pals.
Isn't it cool to have a detective agency in a submarine? If you ever have trouble here in Kanai Ward, just come on by. The other detectives and I will always have your back. In exchange, you better watch out for us, too.
What a pain.
If you ever need something, let me know.
I want peace and quiet.
Huh?
I want to be left alone.
There's no way I can do that. We're pals, aren't we? Vivia, you've barely eaten a thing since you came here. You're looking kind of emaciated.
I'm eating well enough.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Here's a meat bun.
That's not for eating, that's for reading.
Same thing.
No, it ain't.
How could they be the same thing? Do you hate the food in this town or something?
Does he know? Does he know?
The hotel restaurants offer lots of different choices. I'm sure you'll find something you can eat. Alright, today's my treat. Let's go get dinner at a restaurant.
Why bother with all that trouble? I wish you'd leave me alone.
I can't do that. I may not look it, but I can be pretty persistent.
Damn.
You told me one thing, so now I have to do the opposite. That's just how I am. That's what made me the detective I am today.
But if the restaurants have good food, he's like, man, these smell like death. And like human death, not like animal death, which just smells different. I'm crying. Yeah, this is really tragic, considering what happens later. The fact that Yakou and Vivia are just palling around like this. Rough. Yakou's like, Stop being depressed. I love you, buddy. Buddy pal. I love him so. Yeah. It's tragic. It's truly sad.
Don't wish for death. At this rate, you'll be taken away. They're growing stronger. Each new one makes them more formidable.
There's ghosts on this roof that push you to suicide.
They'll even take hold of the living.
Ah, thank you for the follow. They will even take hold of the living. Rough. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Shink's attack. I always have to be prepared for Shink's attack. And I never am. It always gets me. Damn it! Every time! I've been Shinxed twice now. It will not happen again. I swear it. I'll block it. I'll parry it. I'm ready. Not ready. Don't worry about it. But I'm just thinking right now, right? Okay, so fuck! That wasn't a Shinx, so I wasn't ah! This is the reason why I set all these up. No one has taken the initiative to really hit me yet. To really hit me with everything that I've put down. And it's fantastic. So funny. Thank you. I have a question here, though. This is... Thank you. Aw. Teehee. Teehee. This is post-game, so this is going to be spoilers. But, so everyone who jumps off of here, right? They die. Does their soul stay here? But like they move and then they become zombies that have less intelligence, but they're not gone. They're not gone. They're just less intelligent. Like a lot of those zombies that were in there still had a lot of their memories. So it's like, I don't know. It's weird. Weird to think about how like the supernatural ghosts of this world interact with the fact that there's, say with a spoiler. Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, be as limited as possible with the spoilers. I don't want to be too specific with the spoilers.
We've arrived.
Please don't die, Vivia. You're so cool.
They're coming.
Master Hand? Many hand? The alleyway from JoJo?
So death awaits me here.
Don't go any further! Huh? They are moving. It's almost as though they haven't noticed you.
I thought so. They're only able to take away the living.
Little difficult to listen to you, but at least I'm practicing my English, thank you. Yeah. Practicing English is always good. I need to practice my Japanese some, but, you know. It is a JoJo reference. Ryo is Reimu. The hands that are ghosts are the hands that are ghosts. And Vivia, Pog, was actually spirit projecting the whole time!
Then you're also...
I'm the same as you all. I'm a ghost.
Vivia, I'm so suicidal. I totally want to die. I'm so dead. And then he's just like asleep back at the sub.
No way.
However, in my case, my body still lingers in this world.
What does that mean? Who are you?
I've already told you. I'm an ordinary detective. I just happen to have one foot on the other side.
But the other foot is still on this side.
I decided to come here in my ghost form to try talking to you. And thanks to that, I can't be dragged out of here.
Really? I don't quite understand, but you sure are a mysterious person.
I wouldn't mind walking away on my own, but I refuse to let someone take me away from here.
Okay, if they're both ghosts, who pressed the button on the elevator to go up in the first place? It's implied Vivia might have done it, but would Rio have done it? Because Rio wants people to not go to the roof. So who's pressing the button go to the roof? I don't know.
That is not the peace I desire.
This is one of my favorite parts of the game. I always enjoy Vivia. So true. Yeah, I played this all the way through beforehand, and then but the DLCs weren't out yet. Or no, there were 2 DLCs out yet, but I didn't really want to play through Desuhiko's plot line. Then it would actually turn out to be very good, actually.
So you've reconsidered?
There is no need for you to be imprisoned here. I think your atonement has been fulfilled.
Stop being here and waiting to die again.
Isn't it about time you sever your attachments here?
No. I want to remain behind. I need to ensure they don't take anyone else who comes here. Not everyone is as strong as you are.
He's so mysterious. I want him to be revealed better. He's like, even the like backstory he tells Yuma in the Gumshoe Gabs is like, you know, you're really not even that sure about what's happening exactly.
I'm not strong at all. I've just grown used to death.
Just used to it, damn.
Will the elevator move again? Or is it stuck on the roof?
Yeah, until someone pushes the button.
Vivia! Are you there?
That's really funny. Okay, so Vivia so this elevator, you press the button to go down, it opens the door as you get in, and then it goes to the roof, and it gets stuck there until someone presses the home button again.
That's Chief Yakou.
He's not here? Damn it. I'm at the wrong place. I thought he'd come here to investigate.
Don't.
I'm so exhausted.
He took the stairs all the way to the roof to chase after the elevator.
Okay.
He must have been worried about you.
No, he was already on the roof. He got into the elevator, and then he...
I've watched over 10 people depart, but he's the first one I've seen come looking for the dead.
Have to go to work, but it'll definitely be back next stream. Good luck to you. Thank you. Have fun at work, you know, despite the fact that it's work and sometimes it's not very fun, but have fun as much as you can. Bye!
You have a place you can return to. Perhaps that's the difference between us.
Honestly, I don't care for all the noise. I'm rather envious of your world.
I hope that Rio points out to him, hey, no, your world? Like, my world sucks. It's not peaceful or quiet. There's tons of ghosts all around.
However, if you have a place to return home to, you should.
Home, huh? I find myself hesitating. I don't know which path I should take.
Isn't it obvious?
Hey, Vivia! Where did you go?
Please, go back to him. I'm sure he's waiting for you to return.
Isn't it obvious which path you should take? Follow Yakou. Damn it! This backstory does a lot for Vivia's admiration of the chief. And it's fucking sad. Damn it. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Vivia, I was looking all over for you.
Oh, he was just sitting at the place we saw him earlier
You
sitting.
had such a solemn look on your face when you left, so I had a hunch. What happened?
Don't worry, Yakou.
I got a bit lost.
Getting lost at your age? Then again, you didn't come to this city that long ago, so I guess that makes sense. Anyway, I'm glad you're okay. Let's go back to my awesome agency office.
Sure. Maybe being alive isn't so bad. Damn.
Death is always awaiting me upon my path. Like trees neatly lining the roadside, casting dark shadows at my feet. Even if I manage to overcome them and make it to the end of that path, when I turn around, the cruel truth is waiting there. The shadows are a procession to my own funeral.
And yet,
To live means to continuously die. Every human is nothing but a walking corpse.
and yet.
And so, I too can die in this moment.
Hi, Taze. We just finished up Vivia's backstory from this game. Yeah. Hi, Taze. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I should add prop cat ears. No, I shouldn't. Yes, I should. No, I shouldn't. They'd be doubled up because I can't get rid of my current ears. But yeah. Anyways.
However, as long as I continue to travel this path, I may enjoy some peaceful scenery. Beyond the truth. Perhaps the peace I desire can be found there.
Ooh, beyond the truth, he can have peace and quiet. Maybe. It will never be peaceful or quiet for me. Anyways, this whole sub story for Vivia was just, hey, he really loves Yakou. Erica Mendez, I know that name. I know Erica Mendez. I don't remember what she does that I know her from, but I know that she's there. I'm kind of curious the ages of Vivia and Yakou. Because Yakou's like old, right? How old is Vivia? I don't know. It's the thing. So I don't know if it would be right to be like, oh no, I should ship them because they're so cute together. I don't know if I should ship them together. I don't know if it's one of those things, you know? Mentor relationship. That's doable. But this is... I think Yakou's in his 30s. Oh, shit. This is the, This is extremely spoilers. This is the secret lab. Is not good. Oh.
Darling. Darling.
No! No! No, 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 no! Fear. Okay, it has his birthday, but not his age. I guess that's the same for all the characters, actually. Anyways, fear. Darling, darling, his wife? His dead wife?
Yes, I'm Yuma. Chief, you understand me?
Memory. God, this trundle of a walk.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the ultimate master detective. I won't cause any trouble for you.
Damn, this is just sad now. This is just fucking sad. I'm not scared anymore. We're sad. And now we get a Fubuki shaking and crying.
That depends on the...
Halara! I don't care how sad I am anymore. Halara's on screen. We got here. Let's go! I'm joking. I'm still sad. And it's just weird how when he has a memory, he starts smoking. Dude, you got that vape pen with the with the memory attachment? Got that USB vape pen? Oh no! If he dies again, he'll be even stupider.
Darling.
Same, if you die again, you'll be even stupider. So true.
Chief, please stay with us.
No! No! God damn it! I was gonna be like, oh, what funny scene from Fubuki's gonna play out? Not the sad one! God damn it! Last but not least.
I got a bit lost.
Not the one we just did! Fuck! God damn it. I'm trying to make jokes about his funny vape pen.
You haven't grown up at all.
Wife spotted! Yo, she's kinda bad, though. I get why he would kill Dr. Weska for killing her. Wife or... Well, we saw the picture of her, actually. Like, her picture does... her picture was shown off as part of the thing, but she was wearing her lab coat because she was at work. So this reveal, this is her drip reveal. Let's be real, and let's look like, damn. Big puffy jacket and a turtleneck and glasses, and she kind of bad though. I don't know if it was just a puffy jacket, but she looked like bigger than like a lot of Danganronpa style anime characters, you know? Like she did not look thin as a stick, which is good. Okay, I spoke a little bit too soon.
I've been waiting for you, my darling.
Yeah, because I don't remember. I think that his wife died post homunculus incident. God damn it. I need to review the timeline of evidence again. Is this gonna continue to be zombies Yakou? No. Yes? Pre? Okay, this is pre-incident. 5 years ago.
I'm sorry, but I quit.
The incident occurred 3 years ago when, fucking, what's his face? Fucking guy took over was 3 years ago. So this is pre-homunculus incident.
Oh, wait. I promise I'll figure out some way to pay you by tomorrow. Please wait just another 2 days. No, a week. Wait for another week, please.
It's not about the money. Take a look at this town. Everything's changed. Nobody wants detectives here.
That's not true. The place has grown so big, it's just harder to see those in trouble. There are many people in need of our help.
Where are they then? We haven't had a single customer for a month. If there's any trouble, just ask Amaterasu. They do everything, right? Why bother hiring a detective?
Damn.
But this is our town. If we don't protect it, who will?
Pre-glasses. That's what was missing. I was like, man, like, he did look different, but I thought it was just the jacket, the outfit, the fact that it's not raining. But no, it's the glasses.
Hardtown? How long will you keep dreaming? This place belongs to Amaterasu now.
But we promise we protect this town together.
But protect it from what? Let the peacekeepers handle it. I hear that Amaterasu pays them pretty well. I'm hoping they'll interview me there soon.
Damn.
Yakou, I feel bad saying this, but you should quit being a detective and find a proper job.
Damn!
What, you think this gig isn't proper?
Yeah, that's right. In fact, I think you're out of your mind.
Jesus Christ!
Listen, you leave me alone from here on out. I don't want you dragging me down when I try to join the peacekeepers.
Hey!
Damn.
I'm all alone now.
Hey there, Chief. When are you gonna pay your rent?
Sorry, I'm gathering the money for that right now.
You said that last week!
Ooh.
If you can't get me the money by today, I'll sell this place off to Amaterasu like I first planned. They'll pay a lot better than renting it out to you.
I understand. I'll do something about it today. Actually, could you wait until the end of the month?
Not a chance!
Damn. Damn. Very brutal. Hey, look, he's like, man, I wish I could put a submarine here.
Jeez.
Are you with the Nocturnal Detective Agency?
Yes?
I'm looking for this person.
It is. And at the beginning of the story, he told Yuma that the building used to be where the detective agency was. But then they kicked him out. He claimed to Yuma that the people owning the building kicked him out because being a detective was a bad look for the building, and it drove away other customers from other parts of the thing. But, like, this flashback kind of shows that this happened before all that, and it was just because he ran out of money because he was a bad detective.
I'll put a down payment of 100,000. If you find the target and bring her to me, it'll be 1 million. How about it?
A million? I'll do it. Please give me this job.
The woman currently works at a lab for Amaterasu Corporation.
Amaterasu again. That's annoying.
It's more than just him being a bad detective. That's true. I'm being mean on purpose.
Is there a problem? If so, I can find someone else.
No, there's no problem.
Wonderful. Contact me once you find that woman.
Understood. Just for my reference, what do you do with the gal?
You'd be better off not getting too nosy.
Motherfucker, I'm a detective. That's my job.
$1 million covers 6 months worth of rent. Luck is back on my side.
Okay. Hey. I'm pulling out the calculator, all right? 1 million divided by 6 means that rent is 166,000 yen? Which, divide that by 100, means that rent would be $1,600 a month. Okay, okay, that's a little bit more reasonable. That actually makes a lot of sense, actually. Well, maybe not for a commercial building. I don't know what commercial building rent goes for.
I better start on the job right away.
I think it's really funny that if Yakou just waited and didn't kill Dr. Weska, he would have found out that he's a homunculus, and probably so was his wife. So he could go find his zombie wife. Amaterasu times. Hiding and looking. Damn, for real? It's not unusual for an urban setting.
That's the woman.
Damn, you're fast. Yeah, be a good detective. Call it off. Just ask her what's up.
Excuse me. What nice weather we're having.
Yakou, you are so bad at your job. Oh my god. The man has negative Riz. The man's charisma score on his stat sheet is 0. It's -1. His rolls are -10.
It's raining?
Oh, I like the rain? Fine, here's the truth. I'm a detective. Someone hired me to search for you.
Make that -20. Yeah, no, and here's the truth. Yeah?
Ah, got it. I think I know why. I probably know your client, too. So,
Are you going to contact him? I'll go right now if you want.
Wait! Damn it. What am I doing? I should have just called the client right away. Who is my client? He didn't seem like the usual sort. I work as a detective because I want to protect the city. I can't work for him if he's a criminal or something. Even if he's my client. Are you laughing? Hey, I'm dead serious about my job.
She's cute.
Sorry, I was just contemplating how your head must be full of rust.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It wasn't one. Well, I suppose an antique has its own charms.
Antique?
Damn.
Your client is from our lab's rival organization. He's probably a headhunter.
Ooh.
It's not uncommon. I get offers like this all the time.
His head has rust inside and fuzz outside. So true. He's like a moldy piece of old bread inside a tin of... I got nothing, actually.
Some try more forceful methods, such as hiring a detective.
Oh, because you're a researcher at Amaterasu.
That's right. To be honest, it's not that great of a place. My boss is an ass, and my colleagues are all depressed.
Dr. Weska heard that and was like, your boss is what? I'm killing you right now. I was picking up what you're putting down. I appreciate that.
When their own research doesn't go well, they yell and throw mugs at me.
They throw mugs at you, girl. Girl, leave.
Just the other day. Anyway, if my research is successful, it'll open a whole new field in regenerative medicine.
Yakou, you motherfucker! Yakou, you asshole! Oh my god! Yakou. Yakou? Yakou. You're like, I've never heard of a... Yeah, he was working under Dr. Weska, and Dr. Weska was working on the Homunculus project. Dr. Weska is the one who killed her for being like, this should stop, or I'm talking about how you're taking money off the books, I'm whistleblowing, all that stuff. And it was Weska. It was Weska, so that means it was her research as well. The thing is, what I'm mad about here is Yakou. You absolute jagoff, Yakou. Your wife told you when you first met what her job was. Yakou, oh, well, I don't know, homunculus? I've never heard of that before. That's so crazy. Amaterasu must be working on some real secret stuff, and I don't know anything about... Shut the fuck up! Yakou? Maybe she's the head of that research. She was working under Weska. So she wasn't the head of the homunculus research, but she was a leading member. Which implies that the guy who's working at the, quote, rival organization is working for the unified government, who's also working on the homunculus project, who made homunculus based off of number 1. But, my god, Yakou.
It's still ongoing, but so far, it can repair nerve cells by simply ingesting medication. Do you understand how incredible that is? Do you see?
Yeah, I don't know about all this. Are you really supposed to tell me what you're researching? Shouldn't that stuff be kept secret? I'd really love to avoid getting dragged into a weird mess.
Yakou, you absolute dogshit detective. God almighty.
Oh, no. Well, whatever. Just make sure you don't tell anyone else.
And then he did? Not tell anyone else? Bro! Also, I'm curious. So, when they revive as homunculi, their intelligence drops. It just goes all the way down, right? She just talked about medicine that restores nerve cells. Can you just give the homunculus the nerve cells and then just train them back up from being like a baby? I don't know. If it's just, I don't know. Okay. The science of this is dog shit, and it's stupid.
You should be good at that if you're a detective, right?
Keeping your mouth shut.
Of course.
Well, then, will you also keep quiet about where I am?
Yes, of course. Wait, hold on. You're asking me to lie to my client? That's entirely different.
That's
How
sci-fi
so?
for you, so
You
true.
could just say you never found me.
This is my job. It'd be one thing if he was a criminal or something, but a headhunter. There's no reason for me to keep quiet. My livelihood is on the line. $1 million. $1 million is on the line.
So true. I would like $1 million.
And I say I don't like it. Can't you respect my wishes? I live in this town. You said you wanted to protect us, so why don't you start with protecting me?
Damn.
Well, hold on.
I work for Amaterasu because I'm from this town. I wanted to stay here, so I chose to work for them. I don't want to go anywhere else. If you're from around here, then you should feel the same way.
Yeah, he does.
You were born here as well?
Will you really sell me out for some cash? Or will you protect your fellow citizen, born in the same town?
My fellow citizen born in the same town, I am broke as shit.
Which part is your real work, Mr. Detective?
Also, are those the glasses he wears later? Similar style. I don't know if they're the same glasses.
I knew I shouldn't have spoken with her. After hearing all that, is there any possible way I could sell her out? Is that something a detective would do? All right, I'll leave you be. But you said you're not happy at your current workplace, yeah? In that case, I think you should really consider his offer.
But it's a harassment thing. Like, she gets offers like this all the time. Some headhunters go through really forceful methods, such as hiring a detective to figure out where she is so that they can go and harass her at her place of casual, chilling out at the cafe, right? The client comes in and is like, hey, I'm going to keep on stopping by and asking you to come to our job instead every day. Like, you're not supposed to do that, but this is also an isolated independent ward, so laws are kind of, I know the peacekeepers aren't that bad right now, but they could be.
No matter what comes my way, I have no plans to change my mind. I love this town.
Yeah. I also love this place. It's why I work as a detective.
Unfortunately, I'm broke as shit. Thank you for coming.
Damn it! My million! You're...
I found you.
Watch out! Get out of here now! That's not the sort of headhunting I'd imagined.
You bastard!
I won't let you have your way in this town. I'm the only detective Kanai Ward's got. You got that?
Damn! Hero Yakou! I found you! Gun! Bang! Jesus Christ. Maybe he was a hitman sent by Amaterasu to stop the whistleblowing. What about that'd be fucked up. Classic Yakou W. So true. Damn, he got the shit kicked out of him.
Guess this is the last chance I'll have to enjoy the scenery. Ow.
I heard your detective agency was here. Are you okay? You're hurt.
Yeah.
Do I look okay to you? I'm hurting all over thanks to you. I lost my pay, and now I'm being forced to cover the damages to that cafe.
What? Okay, no. No. The client being a headhunter was just speculation. That's true. Yeah. So, like, being told, hey, some guy paid me to go find you. Should I tell him where you are? No! And this is equally dog shit. The other guy was the aggressor.
All my friends are gone. I have nothing left.
Rock bottom. Nowhere to go but up.
Well, I'm sorry.
Why are you here? The client's long gone. I have no business with you.
Why does he love his town? It's been terrible to him. Nostalgia for other times.
Why do you insist on being a detective? Even if you're doing it for the city's sake, aren't you getting tired of it?
When I was a kid, I'd gather with all the neighborhood kids and play detective. I loved it. I made matching badges for my friends and we went around patrolling. I was so proud to wear it on my chest. I let it get to my head. I said our group of detectives would protect this town. It's been decades. But I still can't bring myself to lie to my childhood friends. Kanai Ward is going through some major changes. All the more reason why we need detectives here. So, I've decided to continue being the only one.
Damn.
You haven't grown up at all.
Childhood friends to growing apart to lovers?
That's...
Thanks for protecting me earlier. You know, more people may be coming after me. So I'd like to make you an offer, Mr. Detective. How would you like to work as my bodyguard?
Aww. It's too cute. And you know why I know it's too cute? Because we're immediately going back to some yakou! I knew it! I knew we were coming back here.
I knew this day would come. Thank goodness for my research.
What?
This medicine can regenerate nerve cells. It's still in development, but I suppose I can leave a sample behind.
Uh-huh.
It might be completed if someone takes over my research. It may even regenerate zombified brain cells.
Yeah.
Look at you. Protecting me. Thanks, my sweet detective. You've done well. If the medication doesn't help, maybe you'd feel better if you saw me again?
Ow! I want to check the timeline of events. To see when she died. Because if she died before, right? Man, this is a long-ass fucking, like, thing. Four years ago? No! No! Actually, I wonder if that's... Okay, no, we don't know Yuma's birthday, so that wasn't actually going to be a clue that they're the same person. 'Yomi's rise 5 years ago. Right, okay. And that was when the flashback we saw happened. Ten years ago, yada yada yada. It doesn't say when the blank week mystery happened. Because that was 3 years ago, I'm pretty sure. 3 years ago, Fateful Project Homunculus began. Okay. So, 10 years ago, they start on homunculus research. 5 years ago, that happens. And Yomi is also becoming more, in charge of the Peacekeepers. And then 4 years ago, his wife blabs and is like, hey, Dr. Weska and Director Yomi are trying to sell secrets about homunculus research to the outside world. So we can't have that. But I'm whistleblowing. And then she was murdered for it. And Yakou won revenge. Yeah, okay. I just want to go back to the title screen now, actually. Damn. So that does mean that the spirit that we saw at the end there was, in fact, just a hallucination. Or it could have been a ghost, but it would have been a real, actual ghost. Because her you know, she just normally died. That's rough. It's rough as shit. And then being like, hey, you remember how you had the fake badges when we were kids? Here's the badge. And then to be like, yeah, no, I hid the medicine that regenerates brains in the badge for you, Yakou. For when you get zombified? Brutal. Absolutely brutal. But yeah, that's Raincoat again. Rough. I don't think we actually even did anything except walk forward as zombie Yakou, you know? Alright, what to now? I don't want to end stream yet, personally. Maybe I should. We can go raid Amber, playing Grapple Dog. Because either that, or maybe play Suika game, or I don't know. Question mark. We'll go raid Amber. We can assume they got married sometime in that roughly year-long period. Yeah. Which, I mean, like, considering the fact that they were childhood friends, it does make sense, honestly. You know? Like, hey, no, even Yakou isn't so cringe to be like, oh yeah, this person that I was the bodyguard for, that I loved a lot, was my late wife, and not get married. It makes a lot more sense for it to be like, for her to have been like, hey Yakou, I like talking to you, and hey, guess what? You actually don't remember me because I have purple hair now. But I was actually one of your childhood friends, and I love being a detective with you. But now I do science because I like science. But yeah, like the whole like, it makes a lot more sense. You know, it'd be really funny. A really fun way to interpret that is she's actually transgender, and that's why Yakou didn't recognize her. She transgender, and he was like, well, this is just a hot new babe. It couldn't be my bestie from when I was a kid, because, you know, he was a guy. Yakou does get pegged is the thing. Can't deny that truth. It's a universal fact. I might be onto something. I'm so genius, it's unreal. I love the just a little bit of delay. It's not wrong, is the thing. There's no evidence to the contrary. So yes, clearly, the reason Yakou didn't recognize his childhood best friend is because she transitioned. And he didn't know. Now he knows. That's why the researcher remained unnamed for the entire sub-story. They just really decided for this game, I'm tired of naming characters. We can't just make everyone have a joke name or a pun name. Yeah, this is Yakou Furio. This is Amaterasu Researcher. Okay, even the ghost girl got the name Rio. Like, come on. Name Yakou's wife. I need you to find this woman. What's her name? Here's a picture. Okay, but what's her name? Find her and I give you 1,000,000 chien. I could really use a name to help in my detective work. Don't get too nosy. The only thing we know about Yakou's wife is that she was an Amaterasu researcher. End of sentence. not entirely true. We do now know that she was one of Yakou's childhood best friends. We did not know that before this sub-story. But that is the only thing. And she was his wife. That's true. They took a picture together. We know that. She's dead, and she's dead. There's no zombified nothing. No leftover homunculus. Though, I mean, he could dig her body up, get some DNA, and restart the homunculus research program. Before the sub-story, we didn't even know that she researched specifically medical stuff. We only knew that she was working with Dr. Weska, and we didn't know what Dr. Weska's research was until it was, it's all homunculus stuff. We did know she was hot. And post-sub-story, we now know she worked on medical stuff, and she was even hotter than previously considered because of that fucking jacket and turtleneck combo. God damn! It's November. Here's the thing about November is that I do not. I'm a non-practicer. I'm a non-practicing member of No Nut November, in that I don't stop. Hope this helps. It's never over. Sorry. I gotta be a little bit nasty sometimes. Just a little bit nasty sometimes. Anyways, I bet, like, she would definitely be, like, a character on, like, that Twitter account that's like, this character from this series has little to no Rule 34. Okay. All right. I got it. Fair enough. I just don't think that Raincoat is, like, that popular. Like, even among, like, the Danganronpa fans. I say that. No, you know why I say that? It's because I think it's true. Like, my Halara Nightmare video is really popular. It's pretty popular. However, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that there's just not a lot of Raincoat content out there. Like, there's playthroughs. There's my meme video. There's a couple of other meme videos. Doesn't exactly have the same, like, cultural, like, overhaul that Danganronpa had, you know? Despite the fact that it's very Danganronpa. Like, it's like there's another game made by the same team. What was it, like Childhood End or The World Children or something like that? I'm actually gonna look it up because I need to know. Spike Chunsoft Games. I'm gonna play the OST again. Games made by... Is it Tukyo Games that did it? World's End Club. That's the game I was thinking about. This game is great and more people need to appreciate it. That's so true! Look at Halara Nightmare! Look at Halara Nightmare! I'm so normal about Raincoat. It hits the just right, that just right itch of being just the right amount of insane. But relatively, logically, internally consistent. And it's just all well put together, and the characters are funny, except Tetsuhiko, who's there, and we don't like him, but he's there. Fubuki is fantastic. Vivia is great. Yakou is the GOAT. 10 out of 10. Okay, so like, okay. I'm gonna think now about the world that happens if Yakou does not kill Dr. Weska. Right? Okay. We tolerate Tetsuhiko's existence. He has a few good moments when he's talking to Yuma, and a few times he's okay with the other detectives in the agency. But if he has to interact with anybody else in the real world, the closest that I can respect is the thief from his sub-story. That was actually fun. That was actually good and interesting. It's like, hey, I solved your case, but I never expected you to be a woman. But I did kind of expect you to trick me in some way. But yeah. What was I talking about? I was gonna say something. I was saying Tetsuhiko's okay. Halara's great. Yakou's the GOAT. Right. Yakou if he didn't murder Dr. Weska. There we go. We got there. I rolled back. I put it in reverse. Beep, beep, beep. Backed it up. Found it. Found the path. Found the tangent that I wanted to go down. He doesn't kill Dr. Weska. The murder plot still kind of, sort of happens. The detectives get into the room. He had his moments, and I respect his dreams and ambitions as long as they don't involve harassing girls. It is amenable of him of Tetsuhiko to be like, I want to be a famous superstar and a detective, and I can do both because I'm awesome. And you know what? If he could be awesome, that would be great. But he's not awesome is the thing. He's cringe and not woman-pilled. He needs to be woman-pilled. He needs to be femininized. It's not true, actually, because he dresses up like a woman a lot of the time to get into places as his disguise ability. So, like, even becoming a woman is not enough for him to be less of a woman hater. Even transing his gender won't fix him. God almighty. New Tetsuhiko sub-story? I disguised as a woman and I can't get out? Anyways. If Yakou doesn't kill Dr. Weska still tries to get the detectives to get into the room and then die. They still use the robot to get in and be like, Dr. Weska, are you okay? And he's like, you sent in a robot? How did you get the combination to my room? This is stupid. I hate this. I was gonna douse you in acid and whatever, but I can't now. But Yomi's still there to, like, arrest everybody and kill them. So all the detectives still run around the facility. So Makoto still gets the opportunity to go into Yomi's lab, get the proof of the crime. So Yomi still goes to jail. And Martina is the director of the Peacekeepers. Everything's fine if Yakou doesn't do his murder plot. I mean, Dr. Weska's still alive. That's less fine. But he would probably get arrested at the same time, too. On account of, you know, Yomi's crime information. So Makoto now has that information, too. So he arrests Dr. Weska, too. So justice is served. Right? And then they all get gassed. And then they get brought to the crime zone and they figure out the whole homunculus thing. And Yakou doesn't need to die. He stays alive the entire time. All he needed to do was not kill Dr. Weska. Anyways, then he's like, oh my god, I'm an immortal homunculus? That's crazy. I'm gonna go jump off a roof. And Vivia's like, you'll still be dead for like a day. And then when you revive, you'll be stupid. And he's like, aw, I thought I was like immortal. And then Yakou would be like, wait a minute, my dead wife was working on brain cell research. I wonder if that research could be used to help the zombified homunculi. That's crazy. I can't believe they end the game with a teaser like, hey, guess what? Yakou's fine now. What? Here's Yakou, and he's just got the magic fix zombie pill. He's maybe fine. Here's the thing. He's still immortal. When they revive, and they keep reviving, and they just keep getting dumber every time they die. So, like, they're fine. The homunculi, after they die and revive, the only downside to their revival is that they're stupid now. So, like, here's the, that's the thing, is, okay. Two things. First of all, reaping a culprit's soul in the mystery labyrinth, right? It kills the homunculus, but it does not permanently kill them. Karen got up. The priest got up. They're zombieing around there. So, like, the whole soul thing, and the priest had some of his memories. Zilch, the fake Zilch, had his memories. So, like, the soul thing, it's weird. It's a weird thing. So, like, Yakou's there, and he's, like, hallucinating his dead wife, and he's like, maybe you'll feel better if you see me. Which, does that mean maybe seeing me again will make you feel better? Is that her ghost actually appearing to him? Or is it her saying, you should die? Because he can't! He cannot die! He is trapped as an immortal homunculus being that if he dies again, he will be completely without his sense of self. Unless he can manage to make his way to the outskirts of the restricted area and give his badge to somebody, and his badge that he's had on him the whole time? Was it on his person the whole time? Or was it in that lab down there because that's where she worked? It could be. Either he had the badge on him the whole time, or she kept it on her person and put the pill in. Because they started the homunculus research 10 years ago, so that means that secret lab has been there for more than the past 3 years. So she worked at that facility. So maybe that ghost was there. Because ghosts can talk to the living. Because Rio was saying, I am... Okay, also, that means that there's copies! That means that people get duplicated at death! If ghosts can talk to live people, or even dead people, and Rio had a ghost, and she died, but if she died as a homunculus, then her zombie is still out there with some of her memories and intelligence. Her ghost from her first death still counts. And the fact that it's still such a thing that there's 10, or maybe, actually, based on the Vivia sub-story, Yakou did describe it as a case that remained unsolved. Didn't she die 5 years ago or something? I don't remember. That's true. Yeah. Like, the thing is, okay. I don't remember exactly what Vivia said and when she died because of the 5 years ago. If she did die 5 years ago, then she would have died as a human and she would be a ghost and that'd be fine. However, every death afterwards, every person who comes up there to commit suicide, like, there's 10 people. Unless all those 10 people happened in 2 years and then immediately stopped, then, you know, like the thing is, Yakou did describe it as a case that was left unsolved because all the detectives left, so everyone else is working on other jobs, right? So it could be legitimately that all those deaths happened 10 years ago. But her whole thing was every person who dies here, every person who commits suicide here, makes the ghosts stronger and makes them more able to take people's soul away and make them jump. So, like, this is currently happening. I think it's currently happening. But if that's the case, then that means that when a person dies as a homunculus, then their soul stays and haunts where they were. That whole thing was kind of weird. Yes, it was. Also, Yakou died! His spirit passed on! They heard his voice! He was dead! Do those things only take people if they ride the elevator up? Yes. You get in the elevator, you press the button, you go up, Rio stops the elevator and says, "Please don't kill yourself." They try and talk as much as they can. They get to the top. The doors open. Yakou ran up the stairs and went into the elevator just fine. Yes, it must be the elevator, like, because that's... It's not that they haunt the roof. It's that they haunt, like, if you step out of the elevator, then they grab you. Like, it's gotta be the same thing as, like, an alleyway thing from JoJo, because, you know, they could go in one direction as far as they wanted. They looped around that alleyway like 10 times. But then, if they go the other way and then they look back, then they get taken by the hands. But yeah. Damn. They can't make it so that canonically Yakou's fine, because, like, that would mean that you'd have to buy DLC for him to be fine. And also, like, at this point, everyone's left. Because if Yakou gets better and then goes back, like, then we would have seen it in the epilogue. But Yakou doesn't get better and then come back. So he would come back and everyone would have already left. So he would have gotten on the phone and called the WDO and be like, "Hey, WDO, what the fuck? Where's my boys?" And they'd be like, "Your what? What are you talking about?" He's like, "My guys, Halara, Vivia, Desuhiko, Fubuki, Yuma." And they're like, "The report said you died and became a zombie. Yeah, I took brain medicine. I'm better now." We need to tell everyone right away that you took brain medicine and got better now. Oh my god. And then Yuma would hear it be like, "I'm in fucking Miami. What do you want me to do? Fly back to Japan to Kanai Ward? What the shit?" And everyone else would be like, "Oh, we're going back right now." What was the deal with Makoto at the end of the game? Could his soul have been reaped and then after the labyrinth destroyed, would he just revive after a day? Yeah. Like, he's the perfect homunculus. That means he's immortal. So, yeah. Shinigami, in that instance, also wouldn't have had to have died. Or gone away, or the contract broken, right? Like, Because, like, raping a homunculus, they get up, is the thing. I think I talked about it during the actual end game, is, like, okay. Makoto Kagutsuchi is the clone of number 1. Yuma's number 1. Yuma puts on a wig and does a voice. He's got it. It's done. It's over. He's Makoto now. Right? Like, Makoto's there and he's just like, let's say reaping him kills him permanently good, dead forever, which isn't what would happen. Yuma takes over as Makoto and just like, yes, I'm Makoto. He puts the mask on and he's like, I'm Makoto and I'm in charge here, and I'm going to tell you what happened. He doesn't even need to do that. Just tell the truth totally. Just say, yeah, no, Makoto was a clone of me. I'm number 1, and you're all homunculi. So let's figure out what we want to do. Okay? Let's work together to make Kanai Ward great again. I mean, you know, figure out how best to integrate you guys into the world as a en masse, as like, could have done so much more, but that's the way the game shaked out. Sad for Yakou, sad for Shinigami, sad for Vivia because he has to keep living, and Yakou's dead. So sad. Sad for Yakou because his wife is dead and is not an immortal monster. I could live with my wife being dead if she came back. God damn it. All right. That's a good post game chat. All right, let's go ahead and raid Amber. Where's my stream manager? Where's my raider? Raid Amberion. And then reproach the character of this not even being the real Yakou to begin with. Yeah, this isn't even the Yakou who... What? Why did her ghost appear to homunculus Yakou? Wouldn't her ghost have appeared to the real Yakou who got eaten? Real Yakou just sitting in a bar drinking his sorrows away, being like, man, I miss my dead wife. And then, like, the doors burst open and then he's like, huh? And then it's just zombie Yakou's just like, I'm berserk, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna eat your flesh. And he's like, oh, this didn't even have to do with my dead wife. And then his ghost wife appears and is like, she's like, sorry, this was what the research was. Sorry. Sorry you died, my husband who I love. And it was actually my fault because I actually made the homunculi. But don't worry, once evil Yakou's in the shade, he won't remember it. Okay? And Ghost Yakou's like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, the implication of this game that the homunculi upon death get ghosts, and those ghosts can do things, means shit's fucked. She grew homunculus Yakou in a test tube, and then was like, you know what? This is kind of doing it for me. We stan a deranged MILF. She wasn't a mother, but she could be a MILF. O7s. O7s for Amaterasu Researcher. You were a baddie. In terms of that you worked for the bad guys. Thanks, I hate it. Yeah. Alright. Let's let's go ahead and raid Amber like I said we've been gonna do. There's no raid message because it's Amber and we're pals. But tell Amber that ghosts are real, and I also choose this guy's dead wife! Yeah! I also choose this guy's dead wife is fantastic. That's the raid message. Alright. Bye! See you next week. We're gonna do Sushi Ben, probably. Bye! Bye!